What if I told you that the biggest reason most people never save money isn't because they don't earn enough? It's because they never learn how money quietly disappears. Think about it. Have you ever looked at your bank account and wondered, where did all my money go? You got paid just a few days ago, yet somehow you're already counting the days until the next paycheck. You're not alone. Millions of people believe saving money is only possible when they start earning more. But that's one of the biggest financial myths ever created. The truth is, some people save money on modest incomes, while others earn six figures and still live paycheck to paycheck. Today, I'm going to show you practical strategies that actually work, even if you're broke right now. And here's the best part. You don't need a high-paying job, a business, or a lucky break. You just need a different way of thinking about your money. If you're serious about improving your finances, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Every week, this channel shares practical money tips that can help you save more, spend smarter, and build long-term wealth, one step at a time. Now, let's get started. The biggest lie about saving money. Most people say, I'll start saving when I make more money. Sounds reasonable, but here's what usually happens. Someone earning $500 a month thinks life will be easier at $1,000. Then they reach $1,000. Suddenly, they buy a better phone, move into a bigger apartment, eat out more often, upgrade their lifestyle. A few months later, they're broke again. This is called lifestyle inflation. The more money people earn, the more money they spend. That's why increasing your income alone doesn't guarantee financial freedom. Learning how to manage what you already have is what truly changes your future. Saving isn't about how much you earn. It's about what you keep. Strategy number 1. Know exactly where every dollar goes. Here's a challenge. For the next 7 days, write down every single thing you spend money on. Everything. That coffee, that soda, that taxi ride, that late night online purchase. Everything. Don't judge yourself. Just observe. Most people don't have a spending problem. They have an awareness problem. Small expenses seem harmless because they happen one at a time. But together, they quietly drain your bank account. Imagine spending just $5 every day on things you barely remember buying. That's $35 a week. About $150 a month. More than $1,800 in a year. And that's from just one daily habit. Money doesn't usually disappear through one giant purchase. It disappears through hundreds of tiny decisions. When you know where your money is going, you finally gain the power to decide where it should go instead. Strategy number 2, stop buying things to impress people. Let's be honest. How many things have you bought? Not because you needed them, but because you wanted to look successful? A designer brand, the newest smartphone, expensive shoes, luxury watches, eating at fancy restaurants just for photos. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people are too busy worrying about their own lives to care what brand you're wearing. The people you're trying to impress probably aren't paying attention. Meanwhile, you're paying interest on purchases you didn't really need. We often confuse looking wealthy with actually being wealthy. The truly wealthy focus on owning assets. Many people who only look wealthy focus on owning expensive liabilities. There's a huge difference. Real wealth is quiet. Debt is loud. Before buying anything, ask yourself one simple question. Am I buying this because it improves my life? Or because I want someone else to notice? That single question can save you thousands over time. Strategy number 3. Use the 24-hour rule. Here's one habit that can completely transform your spending. Whenever you want to buy something that isn't essential, wait 24 hours. That's it. No complicated budgeting app. No financial degree. Just wait. Why? Because emotions love spending. Logic loves saving. Companies spend billions designing advertisements that make you feel like buying immediately. Limited offer. Only today. Last chance. They're selling urgency. But if you wait just one day, something interesting happens. The excitement fades. You realize you didn't really need it. And if you still genuinely want it after 24 hours, you can buy it with confidence instead of regret. This tiny habit creates a powerful gap between impulse and action. And that gap is where smarter financial decisions are made. Strategy number 4. Pay yourself first. Here's something most people never do. When they get paid, they pay rent, they pay bills, they pay subscriptions, they buy groceries, they spend on entertainment. And then, if there's anything left, they save. The problem? There's almost never anything left. Instead, reverse the order. The moment you receive your income, move a small amount into savings. Even if it's only $5, even if it's only 1% of your income, you're sending yourself a powerful message. My future matters too. Saving isn't about the amount. It's about building the habit. Because habits create results. And results create wealth over time. So far, we've talked about changing your mindset. But in the next section, we're going to dive into practical everyday habits that can help you save hundreds, sometimes even thousands, without making your life miserable. Some of these tips might seem surprisingly simple, but they work because they're based on changing behavior, not chasing quick fixes. Let's continue. Strategy number 5. Create a needs versus wants filter. Every time you're about to spend money, ask yourself one question. Is this a need or is this a want? A need is something you can't reasonably live without. Food, basic housing, utilities, essential transportation, medicine. A want is everything else. Now, that doesn't mean wants are bad. We all deserve to enjoy life. The problem starts when we treat every want like a need. That's when our finances begin to suffer. Here's a simple trick. If you're shopping online, fill your cart, but don't check out immediately. Leave it there for a day or two. You'll be surprised how many items suddenly don't seem worth buying anymore. Remember, every dollar you don't spend today becomes a dollar that can work for your future. Strategy number 6, automate your savings. Saving money shouldn't depend on motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Systems last. If your bank allows it, set up an automatic transfer to your savings account every payday. It doesn't have to be a huge amount. Even a small automatic transfer builds momentum. Because here's the truth. People rarely miss money they never see. When savings happen automatically, you're removing temptation from the equation. You're making the smart decision before emotions have a chance to interfere. Over time, those small automatic deposits become a habit, and habits build wealth. Strategy number 7, learn to cook more meals at home. Let's do a quick comparison. Imagine buying lunch for $10 every workday, 5 days a week. That's $50 a week, roughly $200 a month. Now imagine making that same meal at home for half the cost, or even less. The savings can easily add up to hundreds or even thousands of dollars each year. And it's not just about the money. Cooking at home often means healthier meals, more control over ingredients, and fewer impulse purchases. You don't have to become a professional chef. Start with 5 or 6 simple meals that you genuinely enjoy. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Strategy number 8, cancel subscriptions you forgot about. Here's something many people never realize. Small monthly subscriptions quietly drain your finances. Streaming services, music apps, cloud storage, fitness memberships, premium apps, gaming subscriptions. One subscription might only cost $10 a month. Not a big deal, right? But what if you have 6 or 7 of them? Now you're spending hundreds of dollars every year on services you may barely use. Take 10 minutes today. Open your bank statement. Go through every recurring payment. Ask yourself, would I sign up for this again today? If the answer is no, cancel it. Your future self will thank you. Strategy number 9, avoid emotional spending. Have you noticed how people often shop when they're stressed, or bored, or lonely, or even celebrating? For many people, spending money becomes emotional therapy. The problem is, the excitement usually lasts only a few hours, but the financial consequences can last for months. Instead of shopping, build a list of free alternatives. Go for a walk, read a book, exercise, call a friend, watch a documentary, work on a personal goal. These activities improve your mood without hurting your bank account. Learning to separate emotions from spending is one of the most powerful financial skills you'll ever develop. Strategy number 10, use cash for certain expenses. There's something different about spending cash. When physical money leaves your wallet, you feel it. Swiping a card or tapping your phone feels almost effortless. That's why many people spend more when they don't use cash. Try using cash for categories where you tend to overspend. Entertainment, eating out, shopping. When the cash is gone, you're done spending. No exceptions. This simple method creates natural spending limits without requiring complicated budgets. Sometimes the oldest financial tools are still the most effective. A quick reality check. Let's pause for a moment. None of these strategies will make you rich overnight. And anyone promising overnight wealth is usually trying to sell you something. Real financial success looks different. It's built through hundreds of small, smart decisions repeated over months and years. Saving $5 today. Skipping one unnecessary purchase tomorrow. Cooking at home next week. Investing consistently next month. These choices may seem small on their own, but together, they completely change the direction of your financial life. That's how wealth is really built. One decision at a time. We've covered how to spend less without feeling deprived. In the next section, we'll talk about something just as important. How to earn more, avoid the biggest financial traps, and create habits that help your money grow instead of disappear. That's where saving turns into real financial progress. So far, we've focused on saving the money you already have. But here's an important truth. You can only cut your expenses so much. Eventually, the next step is learning how to make your money and your income grow. Let's talk about that. Strategy number 11, build an emergency fund. Imagine this. Your car breaks down. Your phone suddenly stops working, or you lose your job unexpectedly. If you don't have savings, what happens? For many people, the answer is simple. They borrow money, they use a credit card, or they take out a high-interest loan. That's how financial stress begins. An emergency fund is money set aside for life's unexpected moments. Not for vacations, not for shopping, not for the latest gadget, only for true emergencies. Now, you might be thinking, I can't save thousands of dollars right now. That's okay. Don't start with thousands. Start with your first $50. Then $100, then $250, then $500. Every small milestone gives you more breathing room and less financial anxiety. Remember, an emergency fund doesn't just protect your wallet. It protects your peace of mind. Strategy number 12. Increase your income without waiting for a promotion. Saving money is important, but increasing your income can accelerate everything. The mistake many people make is waiting for someone else to give them a raise. Instead, ask yourself, what skill can I learn that people will pay for? Maybe it's graphic design, video editing, writing, programming, photography, social media management, tutoring, or even starting a small online business. The internet has made it possible to earn income in ways that didn't exist a decade ago. The goal isn't to work yourself to exhaustion. It's to create additional streams of income that give you more financial freedom over time. Strategy number 13. Stay away from high-interest debt. Debt isn't always bad. A reasonable mortgage or a student loan can sometimes help build your future. But high-interest consumer debt is different. Credit cards with large, unpaid balances, payday loans, buy now, pay later purchases you can't afford. These can quietly trap you in a cycle that's hard to escape. Here's why. When you're paying high interest, your money starts working against you instead of for you. Imagine trying to fill a bucket with water while there's a hole in the bottom. That's what high-interest debt feels like. Before focusing on investing or luxury purchases, work on plugging that hole. The sooner you reduce expensive debt, the faster you'll regain control of your finances. Strategy number 14. Stop comparing yourself to other people. One of the fastest ways to waste money is trying to keep up with someone else's lifestyle. You see someone driving a new car, taking expensive vacations, buying designer clothes, posting luxury experiences on social media. What you don't see is their bank account, their debt, their stress, or the sacrifices they had to make. Social media shows highlights, not financial statements. Don't measure your progress against someone else's highlight reel. Measure it against who you were 6 months ago. If you're saving more, learning more, and making smarter decisions, you're already moving in the right direction. Strategy number 15. Think long-term. Here's a question. Would you rather have a moment of pleasure today or years of financial freedom later? Many financial decisions come down to that choice. Every dollar you save today becomes an investment in your future self. The future version of you will be grateful for the discipline you're building now. Imagine looking back 5 years from today. Wouldn't it feel amazing to know that the small choices you made today completely changed your financial life? That's the power of consistency. Not perfection. Consistency. The snowball effect of good habits. Here's something most people underestimate. Money habits compound. At first, the progress feels slow. You save your first $100, then $300, then $700. It doesn't seem life-changing, but something incredible happens. As your savings grow, your confidence grows. Your confidence changes your decisions. Better decisions improve your finances, and better finances create even more opportunities. It's like pushing a snowball down a hill. At first, it's tiny, but with time, it becomes powerful. The hardest part isn't growing the snowball. It's starting it. We've talked about practical strategies, smart habits, and avoiding common mistakes. Now it's time to bring everything together. In the final part of this video, I'll share the biggest lesson that separates people who stay broke from those who eventually build wealth. And it's probably not what you think. If you've stayed with me this far, thank you. That tells me something important. You're not just looking for another get-rich-quick video. You're looking for real change. And that's exactly what this channel is all about. Before we finish, I want to leave you with one final lesson. It's the lesson that changed how millions of people think about money. The biggest difference between rich and broke is an income. Most people believe money changes people, but in reality, money usually reveals habits that already exist. If someone struggles to manage $100, they'll probably struggle to manage $10,000. If someone develops good financial habits with a small income, those same habits become even more powerful as their income grows. Wealth isn't built in one day. It's built one decision at a time. Every time you choose to save instead of overspend, every time you avoid unnecessary debt, every time you invest in your future instead of chasing instant gratification, you're building a life with more freedom. And that's what money should give you. Not just things. Freedom. Freedom to choose where you live. Freedom to spend time with your family. Freedom to leave a job you hate. Freedom to handle emergencies without panic. That's the real goal. Remember these 5 lessons. Before you leave, let's quickly recap the biggest ideas from today's video. First, know where your money goes. You can't improve what you don't measure. Second, spend intentionally. Ask yourself if every purchase truly adds value to your life. Third, save before you spend. Even a small amount, saved consistently, builds momentum. Fourth, keep learning. The more you understand money, the better decisions you'll make. And finally, be patient. Financial success isn't a sprint. It's a marathon. So here's my challenge. Within the next 24 hours, do one of these things. Write down every expense you make today. Cancel one subscription you don't use. Move a small amount into a savings account. Cook one meal at home instead of ordering out. Skip one impulse purchase and save that money instead. Just one action. Because action creates momentum, and momentum creates change. Imagine if every week you made just one smart financial decision. Where would you be 1 year from now? Probably much further than you think. You don't need to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes. Everyone does. There will be months when saving feels difficult. Unexpected bills will show up. Life will test your discipline. But don't let one setback convince you to give up. Progress isn't about never falling. It's about getting back up and continuing. The people who eventually become financially secure aren't always the smartest or the highest paid. They're the ones who stay consistent. Keep learning. Keep improving. Keep making one better decision than you made yesterday. Your future self is counting on the choices you make today. If you found this video helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Hit the like button so YouTube shares this video with more people who need it. If you're serious about taking control of your money, building better financial habits, and creating long-term wealth, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Every week, I'll be sharing practical personal finance tips, smart investing ideas, budgeting strategies, and real-world advice to help you move closer to financial freedom. Now I'd love to hear from you. What's the biggest challenge you face when trying to save money? Tell me in the comments below. I read as many comments as I can, and your story might help someone else who's facing the same struggle. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, remember this. Every dollar has a job. Give your money a purpose, and one day your money will start working for you instead of the other way around. Take care, stay disciplined, and I'll see you in the next video.